Hello there, you guys. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Maybe Ollie has blessed us with his presence. He's enjoying some catnip on his blanket. Short starting soon. Oh wait, short starting soon screen. There we go. Mainly because Ollie's here and he's in frame, and I was just like, you know what? Heck, we gotta show off the best boy. We just got it. It's mandatory at this point. There we go. You know what? It's okay, because only the early burbs get to see my boy in all of his majesticness, but not really, because I'm sure, you know. Hopefully he'll settle down on that blanket and I won't have to move the camera around today. Oh my goodness. You guys are the real early burbs. Can you guys hear the game audio okay? I want to make sure we don't have a repeat of earlier today. Can we boop the snoot? Oh my goodness, I don't know, can we? I don't know if I can reach all the way over there. Maybe. Marina, hello, how are you doing, Mixed Skies? Welcome on in, Krabby. You guys can hear just fine? Awesome. Awesome, thank you guys so much for being here this evening. If you guys are joining us, we're doing our cozy stream. It's been a while. If anyone needs a rundown, I read the title to screen. Oh, yay! Oh, wait. Where's the alert? MCP? And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop going. MCP, thank you for that. I don't know where the alert is, but I appreciate it. There it is. It's a good thing I don't have TTS on. What a nice surprise. Hi, hi, how's it going? Uh-oh. Is Ollie moving? Oh, I see how it is. Alright, well then. 17 months on a cozy stream, hot damn, let's go! So thank you for that! Oh my goodness. Ollie had some kitty catnip, yep. He had a little bit of kitty catnip on that blanket. He was feeling good. Oh wait, he might be climbing up. Okay, give me a second, chat, give me a second. This is gonna look heckin' awkward. Bear with, okay? Just don't worry about anything, okay? 2 seconds. I promise, this is going to be dizzying. Just don't worry about it. So, you guys gotta move. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, first off, say hello to you guys and to Harvest Moon DS. Oh god, okay, we're gonna move over this way. We're gonna not get tangled, hopefully. And oh wow, that doesn't come up high enough. Okay, wait, bear with. Oh, thank you for the nice. Okay, bear with. Gotta get. Okay, is that stable? Probably not. Are we gonna fall? Absolutely. Is he looking the hell? There we go. Okay. Is this stable? Oh. No, it's not. Let me figure out how to do this, chat. We haven't had a cat cam in like a while. Manually push the sub alerts through, slightly concerning. Oh, fun times. Okay. Oh my goodness, he is very bright right now. I wonder if I can sort that. Probably not. He's glowing. He is. He's a handsome boy. Okay. Bear with me for a split second. Camera, properties. Also, welcome on in. If you guys have never been around for a cozy stream, this is pretty much what you can come to- oh, that made him orange. This is what you can come to expect. Oh, there we go. That's... You know what? That's gonna have to do. That'll be that. How's that? Is that good? God, I need to clean that blanket really badly. That's okay though. Welcome on in, everyone. Oh, Rosie, absolutely, yeah, don't worry. I am being careful. Okay. So for now, we're gonna turn it like this. And then when we're on the gameplay scene, I'll turn it to the other one. All, are you cleaning that belly? Oh my goodness. Anyways, welcome on in, you guys. If you guys haven't joined us for a cozy stream, expect chaos sometimes, expect chill time sometimes. Today we were playing one of my favorite games from childhood, which is Harvest Moon DS. I played this all throughout middle school. Ollie, what are you doing, baby? Oh, back to cleaning. He does. He does, Rosie. It gets chill when I go to bed. Yeah, when the mods are done, you know, causing chaos. Ollie? Is there things outside? Hey Goose, how you doing? Welcome on in. Who in here has played Harvest Moon DS? Before we get started, who in here knows what this game is and knows what to expect? Yeah, actually that Pokemon DS, that's actually the one I'm actually going to be gifting to Rosie. I haven't forgotten about that girl, by the way. I had a spare one, and Rosie needed a 3DS because hers is dying. I have DS. I have DS and DS Cute, but I'm going to be playing DS today. Look at the tub. Hopefully I can get it someday. It's really fun, honestly. No, Rosie, it's the one that's on screen right now. I haven't been around just yet. Because I'm played a lot as a kid, but aside from watching her play it, I know nothing. Perfect, that is amazing. I don't really remember a heck of a lot, so. Did someone catch your DS? No, it's not. Holy Stale with the 38-month resub. Oh my goodness. I love this game, but I'm not sure I knew what I was doing. That's exactly how I feel. I loved this game as a kid. I don't think I got particularly far in it, but this game has a lot of sentimental value to me, which we can talk about. Uh-oh. Are you seriously moving? Don't you dare. I just set up the camera. Okay, well down he comes, I guess. Are we going down? Are we yelling timber? Okay. Alright, well then. Where are you going? What are you doing? He's like, I don't really know what I want to do. I'm just kind of here. Hey, bud. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Alright, fine. Ah, this cat, I swear to God. Alrighty. Oh God, that's stable. There we go, that's gonna have to do. Oh, no worries, Pepper. Are we that bad to hang out with? No thoughts. Head full of scrambled eggs. Honestly, Ollie, though. For anyone who hasn't seen, Harvest Moon DS is, as it implies, a Harvest Moon game that came out for DS, and it is, in my humble opinion, the best of both worlds. It incorporates, actually, you know what? I think I can actually show you guys what's on screen right now. Bear with me for a second. Window capture? Oh, there it is. Oops, let's put it to about there. There you go. It came out, I think, 2005, 2006, and there are two versions, because back in the day, you couldn't just choose your gender in Harvest Moon. You had to, like, buy an entirely different game if you wanted to play as a girl. Other means, Andrew, other means. So this is Harvest Moon DS. This is the boy version. We can only marry girls, which is unfortunate, but, bear with me. I mentioned that this game was a amalgamation, or like a combination. This game takes place in the same location as A Wonderful Life, which is my favorite Harvest Moon game, but it incorporates some of the characters, including the girls, from Harvest Moon Friends of Middletown. And it's so good. But it's set up like that, though. It's like they didn't think girls played video games back in the day. But yeah, so this game is super interesting. It's very, very good. If you guys enjoyed A Wonderful Life, and if you enjoyed Friends of Middletown, I can't recommend it enough. It is, Rosie, yeah. It's like the best of both worlds, and playing through it a little bit, just making sure everything worked out recently, I can't help but notice the similarities to Stardew, which we all know how I feel about Stardew, so absolutely mixed, guys, yeah. So Stardew Valley was originally based on Harvest Moon. I always have thought it was Friends of Middletown, but what do I know? Maybe it was a different one. But there's a lot in this game that I hope you guys are going to enjoy. This is going to be our cozy streams. And we're going to call this a spiritual succession to our A Wonderful Life playthrough that we did on YouTube actual years ago now. So I'm excited for it. Why don't we go on and switch on over into the other screen here real quick. There we go. And I'll turn this so you guys can, you know, get a good look at him. I'm gonna try to sit properly. The cable's kind of short for this camera, so this might not work out well. So excited when I got the Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life on my PS4 last week. 1000th time playing, as it should be. The overlay's cute, thank you! Oh, and thank you for that shout out as well, by the way, I appreciate that. But yeah. I don't know if you guys are ready, I don't know if I'm ready. I'm gonna be doing— oh god, Rosie, no, don't share that. I'm gonna be having a lot of nostalgic feels. Oh, Holy Snail, not at all, not at all. I really hope the headache goes away. I'm sorry about that. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna play like this and hopefully not knock over the camera. I should have thought this through a bit better. Did you see the ladies? Oh, I want to introduce you to the main game. Is that cool? Ooh, also. Oop. So, you can kind of see some of the ladies on screen. I already know who I'm going for because she's my one and only, and I will always marry her in any Harvest Moon DS, A Wonderful Life, like anything I can marry her in, I will. And that's Celia. She is my girl. Little legs on the animals, aren't they cute? But yeah, this game is a gem. My goodness, I'm excited. I also want to forewarn you. This game doesn't take itself all that seriously. A lot of the dialogue is very silly. A lot of the explanations as to why you're doing things is very just like, okay, just do it, it's a video game, have fun. So if you're here for deep lore, this isn't it. I also found out, very fun fact, if I can nerd out with you guys for a second. This game, the characters in this game, the people from Forget-Me-Not Valley, are the descendants of the ones that we knew in A Wonderful Life. Apparently, this game takes place 100 years from A Wonderful Life. I didn't know that until I read the wiki. And I'm just like, excuse me? They all have the same names and they look identical. But apparently they're descendants, so. 100 years. 100 years later. I don't know where they pulled that from, but apparently that's a thing. Also, I got a glass of Coke and I'm very happy. How does that make sense? It doesn't. And I love it. That's the sort of ridiculousness you can expect, though. Okay. Looks at my story. Oh, you like the witch girl? She's cute. She's cute. Alright, you guys ready? Let's jump in, shall we? Welcome to Harvest Moon. First, what's your name? Alright, so. Hi, Avinja, how you doing? That scared the crap out of me. We're playing as a boy. I always used to name my male characters Alex. But do you guys have, like, a preference? Is there, like, a name you guys think we should go with? I'm indifferent. I'm cool with continuing on the tradition of Alex, but we could also name it, like, Chat, Christo, Fantasy, Hero, Max, Chris. Not working out how fences work, so I put bits of rocks and stuff around the fields. Yes. Max. Crostal. Okay, that sounds like, I don't know what that sounds like, but I don't know if I like it. Let me think of a bootleg crystal name. Artemis, maybe? Okay, that's cute. Krusty, Jack. Jack, I think, is the official... Is that the official name for the character in this one? It is for one of them. I never remember which one. Chrysal? Plastic. Zeus. Oh, is it? It's such a good one. I'm so excited to get nostalgic here with you guys. Maybe like gem instead of crystal? Ollie, should we name him Ollie? Crystal, Jasper. You know what? I'm kind of leading, you could name yourself as a throwback. I'm kind of leaning towards, Jack right now, just because I'm pretty sure that's one of the default names. Hey guys, Crystal here. No, too long? Okay. So. Boop, boop. Let's go with that. Jack, okay? Yes. Next, when's your birthday? This lady has a lot of questions for us, chat. We're gonna go winter 3rd, because I'm born March 3rd, and it's still winter here. Next, what's the name of your farm, chat? I leave this in your hands. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. We have 6 spaces. What are we naming it? My time to shine. Weenie. Oh, we're off to a good start. Bish Farm. Rosie. Guys. We've been here for like 2 minutes. Farm. Farm? I do love farms, though. That's actually really tempting. Hard Bonk Rosie. Thank you. Tater? We could name it Tater Farm. Wait, why didn't we think of this? Sorry, I'm not very good with these controls. There we go. Tater Farm. It's done. It has been decided. It's not horny enough. What's your dog's name? Lon, that would be cute. Okay, chat. Crystal, welcome to the Cozy Stream. Chat, Bish Farm. Potato. Hodrew, please. Wait, you want me to name the dog Hodrew? Again, just name I should have just had everything being Tater. I mean, there is also a cat I got to name, and it's a black cat. Romani, Link. But please name it Hodrew. Okay, all in favor of Hodrew, say aye. Okay, wait, Holy Snail with the big brain. The dog can be Po, the cat can be Tay, and the horse can be Toe? I'm just saying. We're gonna be stuck with Pote for a while, but like, how are we feeling about that? Do we want to go big brain? But Pote. Can you name a cow? Yes, I will name animals after you guys as per usual. Let's go with this though, because that's a little bit too funny. So Poe is our dog. What's your cat's name? Cat's name is Tay. There we go. I can name sheep after you. There's sheeps, there's ducks, there's a whole lot of stuff in this game. Also, swap that for y'all. Let me know if that's too quiet. There isn't any music right now, but... Yes, please remind me. I will forget. Which one do you guys want? Do you guys want this one on top? Or this one for now? I can do whichever one. I'm gonna be reading out the font or the text anyway. Working back, come out of alert tonight, so I finally got my state ID. I try to get since I was 18, I'm almost 20, but I finally got I'm a real person. Yes, we're here for being real people. The music. Text bigger. Isn't it kind of funny to name your horse Toe when it only has one hue? Oh, Rosie, we're big brain in it. This looks good? Okay. Ah, the Harvest Gods is always so annoying. Oh, I'm not clicked in. Wait a minute. There we go. She shows up everywhere saying ta-da, it drives me crazy. Next time I'll cast a spell on her so that she can't say ta-da anymore. Hmm? Who's there? Ta-da! Oh, you again, take this.
Got it memorized?
Axel, please don't be casting spells. Just so we're clear, this farm solely grows potatoes. I mean, that's gonna be our main driving force, yes. Oops, what have I done? I used the wrong spell. I didn't mean to petrify her. Let me see. Oh, well that just made it worse. Oh no, I used the wrong spell again. You, what did you do to the Harvest Goddess? Quiet, I didn't mean to make her disappear. I wonder what happened. What should I do? Where's she gone? You guys, don't you have any clue how to find her? How should we know? You made her disappear. Give her back to us. Hold on, I have an idea. We don't have time to be fighting right now. Let's go rescue her. She must have gone to another world through the spring. See, I love this game. It's just like, yeah, that sounds about right. Perfect. We'll go with it. That's right, I must have sent her to another world. But as Harvest Sprites, we can't go there. Oh, you can't? I can't go there either. Why? Bran asking the real questions. Oh, Sylph, I hate that. I've done that before too. Are there any cloud-looking guys in the game, or am I okay? That's a good question. I'm actually not sure off the top of my head. Rachel with the 25-month resub. Jazz hands and shuffles away. We here for that. Thank you for that. I hope that I pick up. Sorry. I hope that you're doing good, Rachel. Because I said so. However, without the Harvest Goddess, my life will be boring. Okay, you guys. All 101 of you will go and bring her back, just like those Dalmatians that we rescued earlier today. Wait, what? I think she just voluntold them. Oh, that should do it. I wonder if all 101 of them made it. Oh well. Oh, Jack. We should have just named him Normal Potato. You came at the right time. You saw what happened, right? So you have to work very hard, okay? You know what I mean. You have to work hard to get all of them back here. You are the only one who can do this job, got it? Now, don't just stand there, start working. Go grow some crops or raise some animals or find a girlfriend or something. Just standing there won't get anyone back. If they don't come back, my life will be boring. Come on, hurry up. Do I have to teach you everything? Oh, I almost forgot. Stop by at the Harvest Sprites house on the way home. Did you hear me? I'm telling you to go to the Harvest Sprites house. Now, don't you want to start your adventure? Dear Lord, this game. Which doesn't know what she's doing, but she also doesn't care. Did after school today for some extra moms, and now I'm picking up food for dinner. Sounds good. She's like, I made a mistake, but it's your problem now. Go in there. Ouch. This place? I'm back home. I was using my powers to help return the Harvest Goddess, but I guess I came back here before her. I think you rescued me as I passed out from exhaustion. I owe you one. Thank you very much. other Harvest Sprites are still in another world that's never named. It's just, you know. Why'd he laugh like an evil villain? There's many questions. Wait, do you hear that? Is it the sound of the Harvest Sprite station? That was a good nap. Where'd everyone go? The door noises are interesting. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of those. Oh, that's Neptune's program on the Harvest Sprite station. Why is he here? I know why. He was taking a nap, so he didn't hear the spell because that makes sense. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Neptune, the Harvest Sprites have been sent to another world. It's all the Witch Princess's fault. And that mouse... What'd that mouse do, Andrew? What? Tell me that's not true. Okay, I don't know if my signals will reach them, but I'll transmit over there anyway. Alright, Jack, see you on my program. Oh, I'm on channel 8. The program is dedicated to basic farming information. Nice to meet you. Watch my program, okay? We're trapped in an area with no potatoes. Okay, so that's pretty much the story then. There's no potatoes and we need to save them. So the Harvest Sprites are here the only Harvest Sprites here are Neptune and myself. I feel kind of helpless. I want everyone to come back as soon as possible. Why are you guys blowing at me? I was able to return because of you, Jack. Thank you. This program tells you tomorrow's weather. You can't do your work on the farm unless you watch tomorrow's weather. Carefully. So one of my favorite things about the bottom screen in this game when you're talking to people and such is that behind them they have like images from the GameCube A Wonderful Life game, and it just, I lived in that game as a kid. I love it so much. Oh, Brandon, sorry about that, dude. So be sure to watch once a day, okay? See you later. The talk's over. Let's go. If you don't hurry, the game won't move ahead. She's like straight up breaking the fourth wall, but we're here for it. Alright, work hard. I'll be thinking of you. I even brought you home. I can't believe how generous I am. So, I'll be going now. Chat? Oh, mods! Dear Lord. Okay. And that is pretty much your introduction to this mess of a game. Let's take a look. We're in spring, year 1. It is the 2nd, so we missed the New Year's event. But we have the Thanksgiving Day, we have a duck festival, and we have a cooking festival. Welcome to Cozy Streams! So I'm just gonna do a save. I'm not guilty by association here. There we go. And here are our tools. I really liked how this all was laid out. I remember really enjoying using the touchscreen and how everything worked. Hi Jack, good morning. I'm Thomas, the mayor of Mineral Town. Nice to meet you. So if we have any friends in here who played Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town, or the original Friends of Mineral Town, or more Friends of Mineral Town, you're gonna start recognizing characters. I know, go away. Screw you. Nice to meet you too. You see, the person responsible for picking up your shipments moved away yesterday. At the town meeting, the issue of choosing someone else to do it was raised, and I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so... Well, now I have to pick up your shipments. Besides that, I care for Mineral Town, so I don't know why I have to take care of the shipments for the valley. I should have gone with scissors. I'm so annoyed. That side-eye, though. Hey, Megan. Mr. Wonderful, welcome on in, everyone. Oh, and Random, hello. I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure I, catch up with chat a bit. No, I'm just talking to myself, never mind. Going back to the story, there was a staff change, so I came to say hello to you. this is just terrible. Compared to Mineral Town's farm, this is awful. Alright, listen, dude. Excuse me? You come on my property? I'm gonna full screen this action here, chat. Wimp. The attack I suffered in more Friends of Mineral Town won't work a second time. They break the fourth wall. I don't know what the writers were doing when they made this game. Maybe it was just the translators, I don't know. But something went off the rails with this game, and I love it. Stray Seasons Friends of Middletown. I never played any of the original Harvest Moon, so this is fun to see. Oh, that's awesome. I hope that you enjoyed it. It's a really fun game. You missed. Such an attack wouldn't work if you waited 100 years. Don't underestimate the power of the mayor, says us in New Leaf. You've run out of ammunition. Your attack is useless. Give up. Oh, that was my fault. Help me. I think if you choose don't help, the game actually ends. I haven't done it, but I'm pretty sure it does. Oh, what an awful experience. I didn't expect an ambush. You did a good job. What is this game exactly? Are we trying to kill a man? I'm here for this. If you trained the dog to play fetch, it could win local contests because it just bit me in the bum and now I know that. Take this dog ball. Thank you. We were just trying to kill the mayor, yeah. I forgot where I was. Oh yeah. It is so disappointing. You haven't done anything, have you? Starting today, I'll take charge, so be sure you ship or else I'll be in trouble. Our reputation depends on this, you know. Hey, Phil, how's it going? So if you have something to sell, just place it in the shipping bin, okay? I'll be here at 5 p.m. to pick it up. I'll pay you at that time. Won't pick up on holidays, is that okay? That's all. I'll be back at 5 p.m. Alrighty. Oh god, this game is amazing. Okay, so here is Po, and this is Tay, and eventually we will get our toe. Anyway, I'm going to do what you always do, and that's clear up our field. So kind of like Stardew, for those who have played this, or played that. You start off with a really big field in this game, and you can choose where to build things, which was a little bit different at the time for Harvest Moon. Thomas only cares about himself. Sounds like another farming simulator mayor I know. There we go. Sorry, I had to adjust. We actually being serious with the mayor. Kitty's stream, yeah, Ollie's hanging out with us this evening. I was trying to off the mayor with a golden log. Tempted to play with you right now. Join me if you guys have the game, by all means. Like I was kind of saying earlier, I loved this game as a kid. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Played it a lot, but I wouldn't say I knew what I was doing. You know what I mean? Ooh, Andrew, what sort of desk you wanting? But I have a lot of fond memories of this game because this is the game that kind of first introduced me to the idea that there was like online communities for video games. This is the game where like I spent hours browsing like NeoSeeker for like, you know, oh, what's the word I'm thinking of here? Like cheats and exploits and stuff. It was so good. Well, smaller desk and not a black one. This one's too big. I mean, I get that. I get that. I kind of did the same thing recently with mine. So I can't judge. Hey, Arcane! Yeah, we're doing a cozy stream this evening. There we go. We got some turnip seeds. And we're gonna water these. Hi, Cece. Good evening. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, like the music is very, very nostalgic. It does get repetitive after a while, I found. But it's just so good to be back. Paisley, hello, how are you doing? I hope that you've been having a great day. Welcome on in. Okay, we're gonna run out of stamina here pretty quickly. But in the meantime, I'm probably gonna chop some wood. And just get rid of the stuff on our farm here. Being better if I hadn't kicked my washing machine. Oh no! Are you okay, and is the washing machine okay? Did you one-hit KO it? I was playing Stardew, right? I plays Room and ACNH, and I didn't remember how big. I wasn't bought an item that wouldn't fit. Oh no, Brandon, that's frustrating. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm surprised we haven't run out of stamina yet. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to run out. Okay, I'll leave it. I don't want to collapse on our first day. Oh god, I'm really not good at using this. There we go. And then this. And then that. Oh god. Oh wait, that's actually a lot faster just to tap that. There we go. Oh, she is fine. I still has 1k hit points left. My foot on the other hand, it had been in pain all day. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Hey, Jack. Yeah, we're doing an off-cam cozy stream tonight. Alrighty. So, me trying to remember my way around this game. Let's go see our favorite girl. I already know who I'm marrying. There's no debate. It's not him, I'll tell you that much. I'll show you who. Jack, you working hard? If you don't, I'll be chewed out by your dad after I die and see him up there. That's a very dark thing to say to me, sir. Alright, is she gonna be in here? Where's my girl? Cozy Korak, thank you so very much for the raid. Welcome on in. How are you guys doing today? There's our girl. Oh my goodness. Hello, friends. What were y'all up to? How was Arceus today? I hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. Welcome on in. We're playing some Harvest Moon DS. It's a nostalgic, cozy stream today. And I hope that you guys had an amazing one. Welcome on in, friends. I was just showing chat the girl who I want to marry in this game because she has always been my favorite. And I will choose her again and again, so. It's like playing Harvest Moon, yes, I had to say it's my favorite Harvest Moon. I'm so happy to meet other people who know about this game because, like, I feel like when I talk about Harvest Moon, it's always like, you know, Harvest Moon 64, Friends of Mineral Town, or I guess Back to Nature, which are all around the same town anyway. No one really talks about DS, but it's really good. Jack, you look full of energy today. That's terrific. There we go. Wait, I could have given her a flower. Oh my god. What was I thinking? Wait a minute. We gotta start off smooth. I hope that she likes these. Do you like these? I'm happy, thank you. Oh my goodness, okay, everything is worth it. Okay, anyway. But yeah, if you guys do know this game, by the way, please feel free to give me any, like, hints and tips you feel might be handy. Cody over there is walking in place. Once again, it's just, I played this game a lot as a kid, but I wouldn't say I know it that well. I just really enjoyed it. Yeah, Andrew, that's understandable. Holy Snail, have a good night. Yeah, we need our tints and hips. What, Jack, how's your farm? Don't work too hard. Cody. Hey, now what's the matter? Is work keeping you too busy? So I remember one of the things about this game is that there are these fields, like these ones right here, all over the valley, and like resources will spawn on them overnight. So like half my day is foraging. Nina! Hello, Jack, you look like you're well. And then we have Nami. Oh, it's Jack as usual. You're not busy. Wow, rude. Sorry, I can pause game like that, which is handy. I've played the first Harvest Moon, but watching friends play story seasons. Yes, Pioneers of Olive Town. It's like story seasons and the older Harvest Moons are all really, really good. I'd say give it a try if you're interested. They're really fun. Since brings back so many memories. I love this game growing up too. Yes. I'm so happy. I was a little bit worried when I started stream today. I'm like, okay, you know, how many people are gonna come in and like either know this game or care at all about it? But a lot of people know it. No worries. Thank you so very much for the raid once again. Rest well, and we'll see you later. Okay, let's see. Do we have any other resources and goodies we can pick up? I don't remember who likes what or what I should be saving, so I'm probably just gonna start off by selling everything. Imagine if you could jump like that over weeds and rocks and start your game changer. Can I go up and see? Oh yeah. Oh, but no one's up here. Okay. I just walked right in, don't mind me. Oh. Hello. I hear something coming from over there. I'll go check it out. If I'm not mistaken, I heard something from around this area. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. From here, I'll go in and see. I think we just walked in on something. While it was a mistake, I feel bad for the Harvest Goddess. But it's really the fault of the Harvest Goddess. I was just making mischief and teasing the Harvest Sprites, annoying the Harvest Goddess, breaking up couples, pulling up crops, making animals sick, and she gets mad easily. Soup. Does she really want to be such a good girl? Whatever. You were listening? If you were listening, answer. Aren't you fed up with her? Chat? Okay, so let me tell you a bit about the Witch Princess. She's cute, right? We all agree she's kind of cute? I actually have a guidebook in front of me because, like, you know, low-key nerding out a little bit. Also, let me just move that a bit. There you go. Let me tell y'all about the Witch Princess. Let me explain how you marry this girl. I have a physical guidebook. You can hear me turn the pages in here. Where are they? There she is. Okay. So, oh heck, where's the marriage requirements? Here they are. So for the Witch Princess, that's all I need to hear. She has requirements. She has crazy requirements. She's like the opposite of the Harvest Goddess. With the Harvest Goddess, you have to like play perfectly and do everything you can. With her, you need to pass out a certain amount of times. You need to kill off your animals. You need to throw away trash on, like, you know, everyone's property. Like, it's not nice. She's not nice. But she's cute as heck, but she's a little bit crazy. So I'm not fed up. We're gonna go against her and she's probably gonna kill us, but it's fine. What do you mean? You disagree with me? Jack, I don't like you anymore. That's the cutscene. Humph. Alrighty. Well, that was an entire thing. But yeah, the Witch Princess is kind of crazy. Ooh, that was a little bit of lag. Sorry about that. But yeah, there's a lot of different bachelorettes in this game. including one who, actually a couple who I've never actually even met, because they have such high requirements to unlock them. Oh, it's you. What do you want? So it'll be interesting to see if we can actually get to the point of, there we go, put these away. Of meeting them even. Can I sell these or do I have to like... Oh wow, that actually worked, okay. I'm gonna save the flowers just because I feel like people might actually like to be gifted those. Not me finding Harvest Moon DS for $10 Canadian on eBay. That's actually really not bad. Okay, and out of habit, you always save before going to bed in these games. It's just, that is how you do. There we go, and we can also check the weather here. Good evening now for tomorrow's weather, so it's gonna be sunny. And Phil, yeah, I did. It's unfortunate, but it also isn't entirely unexpected. They seem to have fully moved on with the Switch. Alrighty, day 2. Let's get it. Did I get any money from yesterday? No, we didn't. Okay, so I need to sell by, 5 p.m., I guess. Go. But one of the big overarching requirements of this game, it's not just standard farming like some of the older Harvest Moon games. This is like when they started to get you to do more than just farm, I feel like. So in this one, we are finding and collecting 101 Harvest Sprites. I don't think you need that many to end the game, per se, but that's how many there are. And you unlock them for doing different things like farming, mining, you know, stuff like that, fishing. I only have 1 million bells left for my first character. I like how it's only 1 million. Hey, Poe. There we go. I got a lot of things for most of her bedroom kitchen area. I hope I'll be able to finish it. I'm sure- oh, I didn't mean to throw that out. I'm sure you will. There we go. Hey, Pat, how are you doing this evening? I hope that you're having a good day. 5 mil before starting this? Oh my goodness, jeez. Pricey renovations. What's the story of this Harvest Moon? It's absolutely ridiculous. It's, the Witch Princess and the Harvest Goddess, which are just like two opposing forces, I guess, have been like teasing each other and being rude, and the Witch Princess got really tired of it, so she accidentally banished the Harvest Goddess to another world, and along with her 101 Harvest Sprites. So it's up to us to save the day, apparently, for some reason. Anyways. Here's Harvest Sprite number 1. I happen to remember where a couple of them are. It's been in many years, but I have some of this ingrained into memory. I made it back. Thanks for bringing me back, Jack. That rhymed. I'll be useful and give you my help. Okay. Do we have another one in here? No, I think I'm thinking of a different game. Let me think. Where else do we have them? Let's I had 2 MRIs, one on my elbow and one on my shoulder where they decided to... Oh, you had a dye injection? I've heard those aren't very nice. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Oh, we're just gonna pick up these. And I'm also probably going to smash or actually chop up some wood as we go through here. I like to try to keep these areas clean. You can, I believe, plant crops on these. I could be wrong, though. Oh, it's you, Jack. If you don't work hard, your dad will know. Follow-up appointment tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need shoulder surgery. I really hope everything goes well. I know that must be scary, but I assume, you know, if it's the point of needing surgery, there's probably good reason, and, you know, it's better to get it done and not have to live with, I'm assuming, like, any pain or anything like that, although, of course, sorry, I'm blanking. Of course, recovering after surgery isn't nice either. Explain to me what the sounds of this game make me want to play Final Fantasy VII. Okay, listen. I don't know, but I am in full support of that. You know, only some of my favorite games of all time. Oh, understandably. I've never actually had a surgery myself. But it is, like, a worst fear of mine, so I totally understand it. You got this, though. Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna, like, fully clear out all of them every day, because it'll be tedious. Everyone living in the valley is so carefree, it's nice. This pond in the valley is called Turtle Pond. A huge turtle lives here. I wonder if she likes flowers. Do you like flowers, Nina? I've always wanted this, thank you! There we go. Oh, I think I gave her 2 instead of 1. Whoopsies. Oh, it's almost 5 again, jeez. First to play some Breath of the Wild, and I literally just booted the game. I went to chill with gas. So good though, right? Oh. God, he's here early. Oh god. I tapped something I shouldn't have tapped. There we go. Jack, are you working hard? I'm trying. Oh, look at us! Look at us go. We earned like over a K. Over a K? Dear Lord, this is why you shouldn't come to cozy streams. I'm not very coherent. Over 1,000. Or over 1K. Oh, sorry for the sneezes. Your favorite character? You look busy today, huh? Sure is nice not having to work. Wow. That guy just rubbed in my face that he doesn't do anything. I spoke to you earlier. But yeah, if you guys played A Wonderful Life, or Friends of Mineral Town, or this game, do you guys have a favorite character? Because I know that they added in some new characters for this game also. You fell in January. I think, I could be wrong, but I vaguely remember you may have mentioned it. In here, yeah. Go. Okay, let's chop some of this while we're here. So kind of like in Stardew, you can make buildings in this game, so like your chicken coop, your barn, but unlike Stardew, you have a choice of building materials. So the best one to go with from what I remember is stone, because it doesn't cost so much, but it's also not as likely to get destroyed because you can actually have a storm come through and like destroy your barn and ruin all your animals. So it's a bit dark. Oh, I guess that closes after a certain time. I don't like that these don't seem to stack. Antibacterial pain relief spray, and most importantly helps with the itch. I recently had major surgery and the itch of the skin healing was far worse than the pain. That's really good info. Okay, let's get rid of that, and these can go. Oh god. There we go. I'm trying to think if there's any other Harvest Sprites we can get, you know, easily, but also I wonder if I put them down here, will they stack, or are they just not stacking into existing piles just to bug me? I guess anything's possible. There we go. Alrighty, we are going to check the weather. It's gonna rain tomorrow. Okay, perfect. So we don't gotta water our crops. And I guess we can, I don't remember how you start mining, but we can like look into it at least. So let's save. Oh, no worries, Pat. No worries at all. I would let you know. And it's like, it's such an understandable thing to be nervous about. I don't blame you in the slightest. Okay, so we're on to the 4th. Can I bring our puppy inside? Okay, good. There we go. I don't really want them outside in this. Come here, Tay. There we go. Damn, I've had like 100 stitches. Oh my god, the healing itches like crazy. There are some nights I couldn't sleep at all. Bury me. Like, popping stitches and just stuff like that has always freaked me out. I can't even imagine. Most surgeries are super minimally invasive. Yeah, they're a lot better than, again, from what I've heard, than they used to be. Okay, so one thing I don't miss is how quickly your fields fill up with grass again once you've cut it. And logs, actually, for that matter. Although I guess it's handy if you, you know, need the materials, which we will. Which reminds me, so in this game, you call the shops, so like Poultry Farm, Yodel Ranch, from Friends of Mineral Town to get things done, which is actually really cool. And you order it all over the phone instead of going there in person, so. Hey, we're still getting ready. Please call when we're open. Okay, I don't know when you're open. I wanted to figure out when I could, make a barn. The farm has a lot of history, so let's preserve our legacy. Well, according to this game's lore, if this takes place 100 years after Friends of Mineral Town, my farm is gone to shit. Dissolving internal stitches. Oh, that's really cool. I hadn't heard about those. Okay, let's go see if we can see Celia. No, Martin, or Marvin? Marvin, is that your name? Marlin, wrong one. Hi, Kim. How are you doing today, girl? I will hydrate, thank you. Welcome. Oh, I know, Brandon, I know. Welcome, Jack. Hi. How do I get one of these? Oh, I don't know how to get one. Let me figure this out. Bear with me for a second. Anyone know how to split a stack? I'm pretty sure I've done it. Doing pretty good general suddenly. I need sleeps. I am a child. That's a mood. How do I split stacks? I want to give her flowers, but I don't know if I want to give her 9 flowers at a time. At least time doesn't progress while we're inside, so I can sit here and figure it out. Not me having to look up the controls. Let's see. So, this guy doesn't even have controls. Okay, I might need to look this up. Bear with me for a second. How many flowers is too many to give a girl? Maybe ask the stack nicely. Could you please split into 1 and 8, maybe? Or dropped it off for me. Full time. Mid shifts. Very nice, Cece. Very nice. Ollie, what's up, baby? You're looking so cute, sweetheart. Look at him. Put on your neck for the nausea from anesthesia. Oh, really? Harvest DS controls. Please teach me a thing. How do I split stacks? Okay, let's see. Ollie, look at that paw, baby. Where's that going? Apparently I can just... I don't know if I can... Uh-oh. Can I not lightly tap something with this method? Uh-oh. We might just have to give her 9 whole flowers. Sleeping in the kitchen, yet the bedroom's in the next room. Also, thank you so much for the host, by the way. I do appreciate it. Bear with. Bear with. I know that I've done this before. I can do it again. Alright, girl, bear with. Would you like 9 flowers? Because I can apparently give you 9. You want 9? Yeah, I just put them back in my inventory. I'm gonna have to figure out how to split stacks. At some point here. I'm happy, thank you, you're welcome! She's worth it. She's worth it, chat. Oh, Thrallis, no worries. I do appreciate the lurk. Thank you for that. I'm sorry you came into me trying to figure out how to play a really old game. Alder girl, thank you. Yeah, Ollie's, he's very chill right now. He really likes the hammock we have set up in my window. And he'll just vibe there all evening if I let him. Which, of course, I will. Yeah, no, I know. This one thing I really enjoy about doing cozy streams is it means I actually get to, you know, see some people who I wouldn't otherwise see. Okay, so let's go see if we can check out the mines. Hi. Hey there, Jack. You want to do some digging? What happened? Oh, it's Jack. What's the matter? So Flora is actually a bachelorette that you couldn't marry in the original games. But you can in this one, which I'm very happy about because she's actually very cute. I'm just here for my surgery since it's going to be 5 to 6 hours long, but they gave me pills, popped in the IV, and next thing I knew I was waking up to the nurses giving me juice. And Lord, I did cookies! You were just like, heck yeah, I got cookies. Okay. I think there was a method for mining in this game where you could like save and reload your slot. And then just, you knew where the staircase would be, but... Actually, is that how it works in this one, or is that Friends of Middletown? It might be Friends of Middletown. I might be wasting my stamina on nothing, but you know what? You never know until you try. Never heard of a cat hammock? Yeah, we got one for our cats. Oh god, when would it have been? Like a couple months back? No. Year ago, maybe? Time is weird. And they've all loved it. What did I just pick up? I got a choker, okay. To our cozy streams for that reason. I can't normally hang out during your daytime streams unless it's a day off, right? I've missed doing these recently as well. Okay, well, we didn't even find a way down, but I got a necklace out of it. So I'm gonna count that as a win and we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. Joker, I hardly know her. Okay, and really quickly, I'm gonna run down here and try to gather as much as we can so we can sell some more. I should pack a cookies to take home and some for my mom because I was really concerned about wanting to give her some too. My goodness. That's just so lovely. Get one. I have a cat tree. My cat barely uses it. He'd rather sleep next to shoes as cats do. Yes, yes. Yeah, no, we, initially we didn't have it very high up, just to get them used to it, but they loved it, especially if it's in like a nice spot that gets a lot of sun. Oh, Sparks. Sparks, no. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna sell this. I don't know how much it sells for, but I'm hoping it sells for something. And then we're gonna get rid of our weeds. And those. And once again, I'm gonna keep the flowers. Just because I feel like people like flowers. Let me try to organize my inventory a bit better here. So maybe we'll have the top be tools and the like, and then the... It's not working. The next row be stuff like this. There we go. Also, I'm sorry if this triggers anyone's Amazon device, but Echo, lights on white. Oh, that didn't really do much for the lighting, did it? Echo, lights 100%. Nope, that did nothing. Okay. Ollie is still looking very dark. Let me try to tinker with the camera a bit. Also, I was wasting time. I forgot that time doesn't just pause. I'm used to playing games where it does. Okay, bear with me for a second, friends. Bear with me. There you go. Rosie, is that what you want? I can try. Echo, lights purple. I mean, you guys can still see them, so that works. Usually I have them blue for when I'm streaming. Okay. So we talk to you. Just remember, I'm always 100% behind you. You better be, sir. We're up to 6K already? Why did I used to have trouble with money in this game? Jeez. Okay, maybe it was that, maybe it was the necklace or the choker, actually. Let me think. What can we do? We're out of stamina, actually, so I guess I should probably just go to bed. But I might go see if I can find any more of the Harvest Sprites, because I remember where some of them are, like I said. Vaguely. I think there was one here? No. This? There you go. I made it back. Jack, thanks for bringing me back. Someday, I'll be of use to you, Jack, no matter what. Right, I forgot about the casino in this game. So we're gonna see some of those sprites later on. Oh, geez, I went right through her. Jack, you look well. Do you... I don't know if she likes flowers or not. Welcome, Jack. Okay, and then I think there was another one. This is where Van sets up shop. There we go. Oh my goodness, my memories. I remember more of this than I thought I did. Made it back. Thanks for bringing me back, Jack. Okay, this is the same dialogue every time. It's like someone's challenging you in Pokemon. It's like, hey, this sprite wants to fight. got into my head that I would be rude not to compliment all the nurses after I complimented the first one, so I had to tell all the nurses they were pretty. They probably loved you, you know that? There's another one. That guy's name is Hops. I think there might be one up by the fountain, but other than that, I'm not sure I remember where the others are. I know that you get them for, like, you know, fishing and working and stuff. Rosie, are you doing it too? I made it back. Okay, I won't read it every time, I promise. You'll get sick of me by then. I think I tried to share my cookies with the nurse that helped me to my mom's car. Oh. Like, I'm sure, you know, nurses deal with their fair share of nonsense, and I'm sure they loved that you were, you know, you were like that. That's where I draw the line, sharing cookies. I mean, you know, to be fair, that's a valid point. Where's my cookie? Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Do you want to play no, you're just gonna sleep in the corner? Okay, mood. Let's see, what's the weather like tomorrow? Raining again, nice. Okay, so the unfortunate thing... Oh, whoopsies. Bear with. The unfortunate thing about rain in this game, as you can probably already tell, is there's no background music. Stardew does the same thing, if I remember correctly. But that's okay. It's calm, it's chill. Alrighty. Pick up pets. I can't remember. How do we play fetch with you? Do I throw it at you? Oh, that worked. Oh. This dog's like, just go get your own damn ball. There we go. I wonder if there's like a, is there a meter for our dog? No? Okay. I love the round of the saint, or the rain, to be honest. It's so calming. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Okay. Well, we don't got a water again, which is great. I might look into buying some more crops, maybe? I don't know when things are open. Let's figure that out. Is there like a sign? Maybe? No? No, I'll just figure it out. Map? Ooh! Wow, that's creepy. Oh, wow, you... I forgot about that. Pat, I did, yeah, Mario Party's a lot of fun. Mike and I tried it out for a little bit yesterday. Oh, hi. What's up, Jack? Working on the farm today? Keep at it. Thank you. Oh wait, maybe it's 8 o'clock. They might be open now. It was interesting. Our farm used to be close to town, but my ancestors liked the open land and moved here. Counter. Yes, that is a counter. Yeah. No, I totally understand not wanting to get it until it goes on sale. Welcome, Jack. Hi. I actually have a singular flower for you today. Happy, thank you. There we go. Maybe we should try mining again? And then just come back and hope that the store is open. Oh! Hard event! Professor. I'll do this. What is it, Flora? How about curry rice for dinner tonight? What? No! Don't be a picky eater. I'm begging you, please, no. Don't say that. Do you want to make me mad? No? That was the heart of it? That was what makes me think that, oh, these two are gonna get together? What? She has to be behind the counter? Yeah, I figured. I haven't seen her yet, I don't think. Flora usually cooks for me, but she isn't very good at it. Oh. Hello, is something the matter? Poor girl. Okay, let's go back and see, because it's now 9 in the morning. Oh, people I haven't talked to yet. Jack, idleness leads to weakness. You should start exercising. Jack, it's been a while. Hey, Becca, how are you doing? I hope that your nap was nice. Oh, well, right past it. I think Vesta's not in my game. Didn't you feel the vibe? Oh god. Okay. We'll just mine and in mine she came behind at like 4 p.m? Jeez, this lady's working crazy hours. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's a bracelet. Nice. Okay. Well, maybe that'll sell for a lot. See, I remember this game is kind of interesting because there are floors, there are a lot of floors to the mine, and you can actually fight, like, dark versions, I think it was, of your farm. What did I just pick up? Animals? Sunblock, nice. But I don't remember how you go down. Please give me the stairs. You met Murray? I like him. He's cool. We vibe. There we go. And... no? I don't think it's in here. What is happening? Just lay in bed and you'll be down. Rosie. Vesta? No? Okay. Where is she? Oh! Oh! Cutscene with my girl! Whew. Almost done with the dishes. I have to keep working. God, she's cute. Look at her. Jacko, what should I do? Standing behind me was a surprise, Jack. I broke the dish that was so important to Vesta. Oh, there she is. Oh, I'm tired. I'll take a break. Celia, I'm home. Hey, Jack, welcome. You're both a bit pale. What happened? Vesta, What should we do, chat? Are we gonna tell the truth? Or are we gonna keep quiet and see what she does? What do you guys think? Keep quiet, truth? Uh-oh. Two different responses. This is our first. Whatever gets us the kissy, honestly, that's literally how I play. It's a mood. I don't know, honestly, which one. I don't know what the guide, I don't even know where the guide is. Where is it? I tossed it off to the side because it wasn't answering my questions earlier. Truth, okay, a lot of people are saying truth. I trust you guys, alright? I'm trusting. Jack, what happened? You're acting kind of strange. If something happened, tell me. You. Oh, I thought it was the end of it. Oh, is that so? When he scared her half-jokingly, she dropped one of my plates? Okay, thank you for telling me the truth. Don't worry about it. Vesta, I'm sorry. That's okay, don't worry. Because Jack explained honestly. I would have gotten mad if the explanation had just been left to you. Look at us go! Yes! Getting brownie points as the mother figure. It's okay, don't you two worry about it anymore. Well, I'm gonna do a bit more work. Thanks for explaining it to Vesta. Sorry I made you do something uncomfortable. She's the cutest. Good job, chat. We chose the right option. Oh, I'm so sorry. I gotta swap that. Gosh darn it, Vesta, get behind your Doshgarn counter. You heard it here first. Okay. Whispers, thank God. No kiss though, not yet. Not yet, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, let's go see if I can't talk to gods here. Okay, here we go. This is what I want to know. Legendary woodworking by carpenter gods. I can build anything. That is a very bold claim, sir. Animal shed, bird shed, silo, mushroom, lumber. So these are really handy because we're just carrying stuff around right now. I don't really know what the first thing we should build is.
Got it memorized?
Yes, I do. Thank you. My gut reaction says silo, but I think I'm thinking of starter. Which material should we use? Stone, preferably. You can get renovation material here. What do you want to do? How much do I need? There's not enough material. Game, I swear to God, alright? I love you to pieces, but you gotta, like, work with me here. Okay, bear with me, chat. I need to go get the guide again. I tossed it off to the side earlier. There we go. I didn't want to knock the camera over by moving. Okay, let's take a look. Maybe next time when I'm on camera, I'll actually show you guys the guidebook. It is really handy, to be honest. Okay, buy materials. Oh, this guide is not helpful. You know what I'm gonna use? I feel like anyone who has played Harvest Moon of any sort knows of this website, but Fogu or Ichinoten, I think it's pronounced, I could be wrong, has like one of the best guides ever on it for pretty much all the Harvest Moon games that I'm aware of, and I think some of the story seasons as well. Okay, building upgrades? Okay, so the silo... We need 100, and it'll be 4,000 gold. It's crazy it doesn't actually tell you this in game. Oh. If I had gone forward one thing, it might have actually told me. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Alrighty. That happened. That was a thing. Now I know. But yeah, I actually didn't like this when I was a kid. This is the part of the game I didn't like. Thank you. I wasn't huge on the fact that, like, you know, you placed your farm buildings, they weren't just there from the beginning. I didn't like that, like, you know, my map wasn't predetermined almost. These days I'm a lot more comfortable with it, but I think that's mostly thanks to Stardew. God, that's a lot of stone, jeez. I just looked at how much we actually already have. I could use wood, of course. But you're kind of risking it if there's a storm, because it's more likely to destroy your structures if you use wood or fodder. I haven't seen this guy yet. Is he home? He's not in. Okay. There we go. I remember, I think this game was one of the first ones I played, except it's Harvest Moon DS Cute, so the girl version. It was one of the first games I played when I got a DS Lite. I'd had my DS for a very long time, and then, you know, it was starting to wear out, so I needed something new, and I got a red and black DS Lite. And I was just so amazed by how, like, clear and good the screen looked. I don't think so, not that I'm aware of. No, Arcane. Be interesting if there was a way, though. Oh, hey, there's that guy I want to talk to. Oh, never mind. Oh, Jack, welcome. Come sit at the counter. No worries, Rosie. Pat. How's work? Are you busy? Really? Well, that's better than just loafing about. Men who work as hard as they can are wonderful. Are you embarrassed? How cute. Oh yes, there's something I've been thinking about for a while now. Well, Jack, what kind of girl is your type? I wish you would tell me. Cheerful and pretty, quiet and cute, no special type. Alright, chat. I'm gonna answer this my way. But what is your answer? Or boy, or, you know, whoever. I know it's a lot more than just 2 words that go into this, but out of curiosity, I'm gonna say quiet and cute, personally. Pat, we are the same. Oh, she didn't like that, oops. I see, so Jack, you like that kind of girl. Don't be like, you asked a question. Pretty soon, I'll have to clean up the shop. Time for you to go. Alright. Listen. Jeez. Hey, Jack, are you working? Here's Murray. Boy. Jack, boy. Got anything to eat? What's up, Jack? If you're tired, take a breather at my place. She kicked you out. See, now I would say it like moi, but I read it moi because that's how it. Oh my god, sigh! That's how it sounds when you're playing the GameCube game. That's literally what the voice line is. Boink. Best up. Oh my god, it's 6:30 in the evening. Why are you here? You beautiful woman. Okay, chat. I don't mean to alarm you, but I think we have found our calling. We have potatoes. We have potatoes. We also have cucumber, we got some strawberries, we got some peaches, that's tree. Banana tree, orange tree, apple tree, and grape tree. Potatoes! Alright, so we are gonna buy, like, you know... I'm trying to decide, because I really want to get... cucumber also. And strawberry. I'm gonna get one of each, but we'll be back for the potatoes. Mainly because I know that, like, you know, we're gonna run out of stamina watering everything if we're not careful. We may as well... Do you not have any grass seeds, actually? Wait a minute. Hey, Walker, hope the homework goes well. You don't have any grass seeds. Is that... Where's that from, then? Oh, okay, let's see. Can I buy them? I may or may not forgot that one... Yeah, it is, Rosie. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Is it the supermarket? I'm sorry, we're getting ready now. Call again when we're open. Okay, that's valid. I'm guessing it's the supermarket. I don't really know. Also, I don't have stamina to plant these right now. So we're just gonna have to make do without. Okay, let's save. There we go. Check the weather. Sunny! Yay! We can actually listen to this game's soundtrack again. Echo. Stream lights. Oh, wait, sorry. Wrong one. Echo. Lights white. Echo. Echo. Lights white. Thank you. That's better. Sorry. I'm so sorry if that's getting someone else's also. Yeah, oh hey, these are done, nice. I'm not a big fan of that either, Walker. It really just doesn't sit well with me, to be honest. What is this emote? What is that? There we go. So we're gonna sell off all this that we don't need. I'm assuming those are left over from Valentine's Day? No, Valentine's, oh my god, April Fool's Day? My favorite emote ever, oh dear. Go. That was 2 months ago, I know. Okay, so let me rearrange these a little bit. Oops. It's not where I wanted to go. There we go. Someone else says thank you, the robot forces will one day inevitably take over the world. Yes! Yeah, I do. Just in case, you never know. You need to be polite. And yes, that's something I'm willing to stand by. Go, and... just enough space. So So, we got cucumber, which is gonna regrow, as far as I remember. And then we got our potatoes, which I'm a little bit too happy about. And then we got our strawberries, which I actually don't remember these being here, but we'll go with it. Yeah, Rosie, I think it's 9. I'm sorry, I was trying to think earlier how many spaces I usually dig. It's like Friends of Mineral Town. I think we have, Brandon, yeah. I think we have too. Oh, you're fine. Get on up. Glam, that's a fantastic idea. I love it. How are you doing, by the way? I hope you're good. My inventory's a mess. There we go. Okay, so let's sell off all of these turnips. And I can't really do anything physical just because of all the watering. Oh, girl. Don't waste your seeds. Hi. Okay, let me tell you guys a story. Can I tangent for a second? I love this game to pieces, but let me tangent. This girl, I always said Lumina, but it might be Lumina. I've always said Lumina, though. She's really cute. Alright, as you can see. And she is a bachelorette. But in OG Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life, she's a child. And I mean, like, you know, 10-ish years old, probably, when you meet her for the first time. And she clearly has, like, a little crush on the player. But then by the time she's older, you're already married. In Harvest Moon Special Edition on the PlayStation, they added her as a bachelorette. And they had a model for her in-game, obviously, because the game spans over some years, where she's older, which is the model you're currently seeing. They didn't use it. So you're courting someone who clearly looks like they're about 10. And I love her to pieces. I think she's a great character. But I will always have this weird ick about her. It's just weird. We don't like it. She's really nice, though, low-key. At least as a child model in that game. Yeah, I don't know why they did it that way. It always bugged me. Because clearly they had a better model for her. Did you go for Flora? She's cute. I've always gone for Celia. Exactly, Cece, yes. Let's see, do we got anything harvestable? We do. But yeah, welcome on in, friends, by the way. Hope you guys are all having a good day. If you're joining us this evening, we're having a cozy stream tonight. I usually stream earlier on in the day, but every now and then I like to do a cozy stream, which is not scheduled, it's never planned. I never have a set start or end time, it's just playing what I want for however long I want. And today it's Harvest Moon DS, and maybe we'll make a series out of it, I'm not really sure. But I'm so nostalgic for this game right now. Hey there, if you got some time, let's play together. Exactly, yeah, Flora should have been the added bachelorette, hands down. They didn't add much in the special edition. They'd have to change a lot of dialogue to imply she wasn't young. Yeah. Yeah. I always felt that the special edition, like, it was something I wanted for so many years, and then when I finally got it, I was actually really disappointed with it. It didn't even run that well. I now have it on my PS4, and one day I want to go and check it out and see if it runs better there, but, like, frame rate wise, it didn't run that well compared to how it was on the GameCube, and it looked worse too. I forgot that when you eat something bad, the character spells out bad. Living a long life is gonna be tough maintenance. I haven't done the mic-less stream yet, no. It's actually something I haven't had the courage to do. I'm always just like, well, you know, are people actually gonna come and watch? Maybe one day we'll do it. Is this open? No, I need to start coming by earlier, I think. Skip, it never got much better than the original, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I know a number of streamers who are camless, micless. They just broadcast when they're streaming a game, or when they're playing a game, sorry. And I always thought that was kind of neat. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything here for us to harvest. Let's just go. Does Flora like flowers? Well, I'm tired. I actually don't know what she likes. I'll probably wait on that. This is true, Rachel, and he went home earlier, so... You guys are just stuck with me and Ollie. Go. I think that's everything, except for that. Does she like curry? A little indifferent to flowers? Okay. Check the weather. Good evening now for tomorrow's weather. Tomorrow's weather will be clear. Can I ask, by the way, if we have friends in chat who know the game? Do you guys, I remember there's a certain day and I think time when I can get the fishing rod, and I don't remember when it was. Does anyone know? I know where to get it, I just don't remember what day and time. Hear me out, no visual, just podcast style where you're playing a game by yourself. I'd listen to that. So just me talking. Oh my goodness. Saturday. Galen's house, yeah. Okay, let's tomorrow then. We'll give it a try. It's been too long. No worries, it's all good. That's why I'm asking. It's been a long time for me too. I'd watch you and Mike play like a Star Wars. No, Cam or Mike, yeah. Or, I mean, besides our Mike, yes. I'd be down for that. I'm really looking forward to that game. Late to winter, year 2 of my DS file in spring. Year 5 and cute. I really don't remember how far I used to get. I had a really bad habit when I was a kid of resetting my save files. Because I really enjoyed the beginning of games. And this game was like that also. Rachel, that sounds really good. I hope you enjoy. Oh, were you marrying... it's not Sky... Is it Sky? Skylar? I know the one you're talking about, I think, unless it wasn't one of the Mineral Town boys, was it? Oh, it was Rick. Okay. Alrighty. I didn't know they only visit once a week. So if I remember correctly, the downside for this game is if you marry one of the Friends of Mineral Town bachelorettes, your game actually ends because you go to move with them. I think in DS they fixed that though, or in Cute, sorry, they fixed that. Let's go hit some rocks today. Oops. What's going on, girl? You can't water in between crops. I should have left myself a hole in the middle like you. Yes, yeah, that's why I did it. Hey, basically, no worries. I appreciate the lurk. It's going well. going well. I'm surprising myself with how much of this game I remember. You're remembering everything, Rosie? Yeah. This is fun. I've also, for our Harvest Moon friends in here, I've been playing Harvest Moon Magical Melody off stream. I never liked that one as a kid. I had it, I got it early on, but it felt like a downgrade from A Wonderful Life, in my opinion. But I'm really enjoying it now. It's a lot, there's a lot more to do. Scroll Songs, hello, how's your day going? Pepper will make you move into her family's one-bedroom house. She shares with her mom and brother, but Mr. Attachment Issues Rick will happily move out of his 6 mom's house into your farm, right? Yeah, see, A Wonderful Life, the characters and the locations, the scenery, the music, everything was really, really nice. But it didn't have, you know, the animal festivals. There wasn't this big completion aspect to it. It was very empty in a lot of ways. Oh, I threw that out. Never actually shitting on my favorite game, mind you, but exactly, yeah, they wanted you to spend a heck of a lot of time just living in that game. Wait, what day, no. Rosie, what day are you on? What day is Celia's birthday? I must know, did I already miss it? Hey, Art, how are you doing today? 6th of spring. My girl! I'm a horrible future boyfriend. Is it a Harvest Sprites? Oh, maybe it wasn't today. Welcome, we don't have much to offer, but please relax a while. A minute of silence. Chat, great to see you. Hope you stay for a while. Galen is a lucky man to have a wife like Nina. Let me look. I actually have Fogu up. Let me actually, like, see. Fish rounds required from Galen. Visit house on Saturday between 12 and 2. It's 4 in the afternoon. Why am I failing so hard at this game? It's okay. Like a whole list written up that I keep in reach. Rocks for brains for his 9th on his birthday. Oh, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. Oh. No! Marlon, I swear, keep away from my lady. Although I like you too, you're actually not that bad. It's been a while since you got here, right, Celia? That's right. Is your work interesting? Yes, it's really interesting. Growing crops brings a sense of satisfaction. Really? Why do you ask? It's just that it's good to do well at work. Just forget it. That Marlon is strange. That is strange. Don't look at him. I have to work hard today. Fight him. Oh, it's just you. It's too on good chart. Okay, listen, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Getting so possessive. Let's go see if we can pick up anything else. Ollie, was that a stretch, baby? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry the lighting's so poor. Alright, Florian, yes, cute, and her and Carter hooked up in year 4 and she was maxed out on friendship, but immediately after I got married, her and Carter friendship both dropped to near 0. Really? I think she had a crush on you, but she wasn't willing to admit it. He does look like Elvis. See, I don't really want to be rude because I actually don't mind him. But he's going after my girl. I feel the rival event so much when I was young. Just knew she'd lose. Sorry, Flora, I promised I'd marry you in another life. didn't give Celia a flower today, did I? Heck. Okay. I feel the urge suddenly to be like writing spreadsheets and lists for like when everyone's birthdays are and what I need to do, like it's suddenly all coming back to me. And I don't have the time to dedicate to this, but I'm also kind of here for it. I watered flowers, right? Is there a list somewhere of the Harvest Sprites? Oh, here we go. Oh, yes, okay. So that is a, the bottom one is a, TV sprite, I think, and then the brown ones are just general, and then the blue, I think, is a watering one. Or no, these are the, casino sprites. Yeah, I also have a guidebook in front of me with a full list of them too. Never played this game, but it looks incredibly cute. It's a lot of fun. Oh, here we go. Oh. Did I already? Wow. I can level up some of these tools already, jeez. That's cool. Okay, yeah, we don't got any animals yet. Oh, neat. Okay, I didn't know you could, like, click to expand these. That's handy. Oh, apparently that doesn't do anything. Oh, with Grant, really? That's cool. Do a save. And once again, weather time. Sunny. Yes, Rosie. Harvest Moon's this again. Yeah, this is just Harvest Moon DS. I can't remember where I need to stock. Oh, you can buy a stone and lumber shed from Gods. That's actually, I want to save up and get those. Because right now I'm just carrying them on me. Hey, Ferosh, we went live, almost 2 hours ago now? But I'm sorry you didn't get a notification. How are you doing today? Poppy, Poe, come here. There we go. Yeah, join me. I'm low-key kind of excited if I'm gonna have people playing this with me. It's been a lot of fun. Well, that explains why I didn't find it. There we go. I'm playing a DS game, so that counts. It does. We'll accept this. New books and journaling. Awesome. I still need to get my hands on a new bullet journal. I'm running out of pages in my current one. Our farm has a lot of history, so let's preserve our legacy. I suddenly just had a flashback. Do I need to have my hammer equipped by any chance when I go into the mines? Oh, so I'm gonna go get this to my girl. Yeah, oh, hello? Yes, I'm finally back. Jack, thank you for your help. I thought I'd never make it back here on time. You know, for the opening? That's right, we haven't told you yet. Come with me. Oh, yeah, okay. tell you the truth, we were going to change our help request system because work was kind of slow, but right before it was put into effect, we got sent away to another world. The new system is this. Hey, Lemongrass, it is indeed. I'm sorry the lighting's pretty bad, but you do got an ollie up there. Just hanging out. This way. Watch your step. I thought there was a switch here. There it is. Our new system has a casino style. Guys, there's gambling. I'm excited. If you need our help with some farm work, be sure to talk to our boss at the counter, as you have always done. With our new system, you have to use metals, which you can only purchase from here. There is a rule. If none of the Harvest Sprites in a team have been rescued, you cannot ask them for their help with that category of work. There are other rules it's hard to explain. Are you ready to gamble? I wrote a book. Go find the help book on the first floor counter. Please read it when you have a question or 3. Oh, I have a favor to ask. I'd like you to bring back the Harvest Sprites trapped in the other world. I'll assist you with your work. Oh, heck. They dropped me so far away. Oh, I think it's face wash time for Ollie. Yeah, bath time. Uh-oh, where's my girl? Okay, I guess we'll find her on the way back, maybe. Yeah, let's go see about the mines. Rosie, you're asking if you don't water some crops some days, will they wither or will they just won't grow? I don't remember them withering, but I also... my memories are really hazy. Sorry, Ollie, didn't mean to interrupt. No, that's not the thing. Flora usually cooks for me, but she isn't very good at it. Right, I saw this earlier. Something the matter? No, but, I can't remember how you get this to trigger. Okay, let's look up Fogu. How's one get fishing rod? So Saturday, between 12 and 2, go to Galen's house. Mining, let's see. Excavation site also contains 4 hidden items. Okay, when nobody's there, either very early in the morning or after 9 p.m., Carter will be in the site by himself, and he's in need of your hammering expertise. Okay. He wasn't home. Yeah, the timing seems a bit weird. This game needs the Bomber's Notebook from Majora's Mask. Absolutely, yeah, it does. Which, I really want to go back and play through N64 Majora's Mask, but I don't know if that notebook exists in the older game. And I'm a bit concerned. Still not here? What happens when I go up here? Because this used to be like the exit of town. Nice, okay. That's handy. I made it back. Yeah, basically, I was wondering if, oh, they do have it, but it's not as detailed. Okay, that's handy. I've only ever done the 3DS game recently, which I loved. It was a new favorite Zelda. But, I wasn't sure if the Bomber's Notebook had been in the older games. That's good to know. Oh, Ollie, what are you doing, baby? Rolling over? Rolling over. to move again. Oh, no, it's bath time. Like proper, oh, yep. The leg is up. A lot more detailed and easier to understand for sure, but I think going back to it after playing 3DS one, the N64 one will make sense. I'm hoping so. Now that it's on the NSO, I'm probably gonna do that at some point. Yeah, without knowing. Full leggy extension. Oh my goodness. With my old cats, when they did that like full, like, you know, leg extension, we wouldn't do it every time, of course, and we wouldn't torment them. But my mom and I used to like creep over and like touch the toe beam, and they usually like yank their leg back down. Like, how dare you touch it? It was always cute. There we go. Let's see, how much money has we got? 14K. Look at us go. Nice. Yeah, we back on track. We don't do that with Ollie, mainly because we don't want to freak him out too badly. A handshake with the leg, right? Landscapes here. Great here, don't you think so too? Is my girl here yet? There she is. Hi. I saved a singular flower. You're raising crops too, right? Silly seems to be doing fine with the farm work. She lives in and works hard at everything she tries. Oh, okay, so he's out. It's this energy from the sun that keeps me going. It's been that way for generations. I think that might be a reference. Okay, she's still in here. I'm gonna wait for her to leave. We're just gonna vibe. In A Wonderful Life, Carter used to stand outside the campsite, or the dig site, and I at first thought he was T-posing. Like, I thought it was a mistake, but he seemed to just kind of sit there and like absorb the sun. It was a little bit weird, to be honest. Is she ever gonna leave? Did she leave already without us knowing? Nope, she's still in here. Alright, Pat, no worries. Have a good night. Okay. Come on now. Out you go. I'll wait here until I can't wait here anymore. My character's fallen asleep. And our music is over. I really want to get into the mines. Okay, wait, now's our chance. Yes! There you go. Oh, Jack, this is where you are. I remembered I have a task for you. The truth is, I found a sort of tunnel here. But it's hard to open up and I don't have a hammer, so I thought you may have one. Do you have one right now? That's great. Well then, wait here for a second. Hey, over here. It's this wall next to me. Hit it with all your strength using your hammer. I vaguely remember this. There's like different entrances, I think. Toe beans, enjoy the brownies. I knew it. There is a tunnel. Thank you. I'll try to find more. Well then, I'm going home. You can help dig the mine if you want. Thanks for helping. Yeah, I'd love to, but I have no energy for that. As fun as it sounds. I do kind of wish, and this is like a very selfish thing, I kind of wish that they had the soundtrack from A Wonderful Life in this game. I understand kind of why they didn't go that route, but it still would have been really nice. The soundtrack in this game is good too, though, of course. Okay, so tomorrow... Sunny. There we go. Cadbury egg brownie. Oh, that sounds very interesting. Okay, let's get our crops watered, and then maybe we can go and check out the mines a little bit. Okay, there we go. Nice. Yeah, let's go check out the mines. I haven't done this in a long time, so I don't really remember how it all works. Where's our puppy? There he is. I want 100. And we also have a flower, so we can stop by and see Celia on the way. Compares to say, this is really out in the countryside. Hi, girl. Hi. Oh. I found her. The air in the valley is so invigorating. I'm glad I live here. I'm happy. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh. Did you said 1,000? I don't know. Okay, listen, alright. It's 8 o'clock. I'm ready for bed. It's bedtime. Not used to talking this late. And I kind of wish I was joking. Off work now, I can go back home and ice your foot some more. I'm glad that you're done and you can go relax, hopefully. Celia is a cutie. Okay, this is the same dialogue. Okay, let's go check out the mines. Okay, so pretty standard. I think this one works the same where you can like, let's test it actually. You can save. Oh, save, overwrite. There we go. And then I think we can like find the, oh, that didn't. Okay, well for science. Load. Let's see if it's in the same spot. Yes. Okay, well that works. I'm probably not gonna do that just in, oh wow, that was lucky. Just so, you know, I don't bore anyone. Oh, okay. So if this game is the same as Friends of Middletown, and I'm assuming it is, okay, that was different from Friends of Middletown. I was gonna say the stairs will never be in the adjacent 9 squares around, or 8, 9 squares around the stairs, and they'll never be alongside the walls, but apparently the holes will be. Oh, there's one. Oh, and there's a I'm gonna be safe and take the stairs. Level 6. Okay, so I don't want to dig down too far. Maybe go to level 10 if we can. I really want to be able to take some stuff home with us. Ooh, how do I eat this? Let's run. There we go. Level 9. Okay, so we're gonna have to break a rock here to get out of this situation. Ooh, nice. So that is, I always read it as mithril. I guess it's not. My life feels like a lie right now. But it is a later crafting material. Knockoff mithril, yeah. Oh, look. Okay, this is what I was talking about. There's like a dark baby chicken. A dark chick right there. You like fight them. I just had to say, nice job, you reached the lowest level. Oh. Nice. You've worked really hard, but I'm sorry I don't have any sort of reward for you. Well, good work. See you later. Thanks. Is that chicken coming for me? That chicken better not be coming for me. I'll smack a chicken. Don't make me. I'm a little bit scared to hit it. Oh god, here it comes. Hi. Okay. It's gone, okay. It wants the booty. There we go, so we're getting some gold, we got some, let's just call it mithril. We got some bronze in here, or copper, or whatever it is. Which is good, because I think that's what we need to upgrade. Like, I think it's just nostalgia speaking at this point, but even the, like, look of this, like, the items and stuff is so nostalgic. There we go. It's a shame I don't have oh, what do you call it? Like a storage thing in my house yet. Anyway, I reached the bottom. I don't know if you'll do anything for me for that. No. Okay. Maybe later. That was cool though. Homework done, yes, girl. What are you gonna do for the rest of the night? Gonna play anything? You gonna chill and vibe, watch something maybe? Living that nostalgic life, you know it. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have any storage. Can I buy storage? There's nothing you can buy. I guess it's on Saturdays, right? Oh, hey, you're open. Thanks for calling. This is a supermarket. We sell groceries here. So you have turnip, potato, cucumber, strawberry. Here we go, grass seeds. They're 500 each? All right. I'll buy 4. Thank you. I'll put it in your rocks. How are you doing that when we're talking over the phone? I have concerns, Karen. Oh. Oh. But they do live forever, yeah. Wait, do they even last over winter too? That's nice if they do. I kind of want to get the basket because that's handy, but the rucksack is cheaper. And I do like holding items. Throw them in the winter, or right where it was left come spring. That's perfect. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. Let's get the bag. There we go. How much space we got? Oh, so it's into pages now. Okay, that's cool. Nice. I'm gonna look up really quickly on Fogo and see what I can buy in terms of like storage. TV shopping. Apparently I can get a toolbox for 2K. So I think that's gonna be our next plan of attack, but I'm obviously gonna have to kind of wait on that a bit. So let's... Ooh, actually... let's take a look at our... So we could upgrade our watering can. If anyone knows, is this game like Friends in Mineral Town in that you can skip upgrade levels? So I can go all the way up to like a silver watering can without upgrading it, as long as I just pay for it. I might get the axe upgraded. You can? Nice. Okay, so I'll probably do that towards the end of spring. Thanks for calling Blacksmith. Siberia is a reliable local business. Axe upgrade. Or maybe hammer, actually. You know what? Hammer. Choose an ore for an upgrade. Just go copper. To upgrade the hammer with the copper, it costs 1,000 gold and it takes 1 day, okay? Yes. I'll bring it when I finish. Please wait for a bit. If you need anything, call me on the phone. See you later. Nice. Okay. Now I really gotta sell this stuff though. Because I just spent a whole lot of mun-muns. There we go. And like, you know, it was pretty easy to go mining for this stuff anyway, so. You can't use it much. Low shipping price. Okay, that's fine, as long as I can actually ship it. I do not really care. So we got some grass seeds. I don't think we're gonna have the stamina to plant them today. But that's okay. Why don't we go see if we can check out the gambling place. Welcome. Oh, yes. Okay, so this game had some of, in my opinion, the coolest like accessories and stuff you could get. So this one restores your stamina by a bit. Like, you know, just other recovery items, helps you make friends, and then there's like different Harvest Moon songs you can collect, and I kind of need them all. Wait, do they have more Wonderful Life songs? I need these. Okay. I'm gonna waste my money on everything. I feel like drinking a relaxing cup of tea. It's no good. It's no good. Carrying on this way will interfere with our work. You don't have any medals, so we can't help you. After you get medals from the casino, please come again. Yes, girl. You found a monkey? Why are you sparkling at me? What are you sparkling for? Welcome. What do you want to do? Oh, are you guys good at matching games? I'm not. I'm not at all. You can't play if you don't have any medals. When you want to play... Oh, right, because you bet medals. Right. How much is it? 10 each? Can I earn them through the poker game as well? Henry, hello! I appreciate the lurk. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I am so happy that people seem to be kind of vibing. Let's get like 50 maybe. There we go. Does it show anywhere? No? Okay. 5k through playing high-low after winning a hand. It just goes fastest, and I know poker pretty well. I don't know poker at all. You can see your mail account if you tap on your name. Okay. Yes, there you go. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you. Which one's the poker one? Welcome! What do you want to do? Okay, so that's poker, and then I guess the middle one is high-low? Oh! No, wait. Confused. A weird coin that the character put in his pockets and I didn't know what it was. I just realized it was... My neighbors are drilling at 8:30 in the evening? That's really obnoxious. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna mute. 2 seconds. I am so sorry. It's 8:30 at night and my neighbors be drilling because why the heck not? Did you see Ollie perk up? That is very loud. That was like right over my room too. My upstairs neighbor does like a rowing machine. At 3 a.m.? Oh my god. Question about the game. Are all the Harvest Moon and the Story Seasons games connected? Like, are they in a series? Not really. This game is connected to 2 others. There's some characters I've seen in a couple of games, but they're usually not, like, you don't need to play one to understand the other sort of thing. What is this guy's schedule? Oh, now they're hammering. God, we love that, don't we? Okay. Use the control pad to decide the number of medals to bet. Oh, can I only go for 10 at once? No worries! Dubstep in the casino! Second, I guess? Also, wait, I'll do this for you guys. So it was 7 and 3. That's a 10 and a cube. Okay, so it... Oh, where was the 3? It was here? There we go. There we go. So it doesn't matter what the picture is, I guess, it's just... Oh, wait, which one was 10? Not that one. Okay. So that one... Oh, what? Oh, heck. Okay, fair enough. We tied. Play the matching game. I'll go second again. I've forgotten which one was the Joker. Oh no! No! Oh, I have the worst memory. Oh, good, the game forgot too. There we go. Let's go for that one. Nope. Okay. Ah. Okay, we won. Yay. Double up, I guess? Oh! So are we thinking, I guess it's gonna be bigger, probably, because it's a 2? Okay. Let's try again. Oh, oh god. Okay, wait, sorry, forgive me. I don't know cards, apparently. A Joker, is that at the top of the deck or at the bottom? Like, is it below the numbers or above? I feel like it's below. Maybe? Loki, anyone know cards? You think I should go small? It depends on the game. Okay. It's above numbers, go small. Okay. Yep. Yeah, okay, good. So now we know it's at the top. It's like 11, okay. small again? Nice. You know what? That's a nice... That was a nice payout. We went from 50 to 360, so... I'm happy with that. I want to go see what we can get, though. Oh, is it a jack? Okay, see, I don't even know cards. Anything in some games don't even include them. There you go. Today I learned. Feel like drinking a relaxing cup of tea. Ah, it's no good. It's no good. Carrying on in this way will interfere with our work. Welcome. What would you like us to help you with this time? Oh, right. Okay, so this is just you pay the Harvest Sprites in medals. Saves Crystal's gambling addiction is getting better. She knows when to quit. I have vague memories of like failing that game a lot as a kid, so. That was fun though. I'm very excited to get my hands on those items. I feel like we missed Van yesterday, unfortunately. I think was it on the days ending in 8 and 3, usually? I think. I give no matter what. Versus aces, which are often also wild and generally good. Okay. This is neat to know. Oh, wait, we have to give Nina a flower. It is the law. She's the first video game death I ever saw. Always wanted this, thank you. So for anyone who doesn't know, in, again, OG A Wonderful Life and Another Wonderful Life and so on, you start off in the game as like, you know, let's say 20-year-old young man, or woman, and you move into the valley, you take over your father's farm, and you go around and you meet all the residents, and there's this old lady named Nina, this lady, and she's just super sweet, she's really nice. And it was the first game where I experienced a death that felt very realistic because at the end of the first year you get married, no matter what you get married, and then it flashes forward like a year or so when you have a child already, and you go out into the valley again and Nina's not there. And it took me a while to twig that as a kid. And then I went and talked to her husband. He's very upset and just very bitter. And it was so emotional. Like, I wasn't prepared for it. There's also a mini game where you can wash her grave, which was kind of different. I always wanted to thank you. So I will give her flowers every time I see her. You like playing this game on DS as well? Perfect. Welcome on in. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to switch that back. Sorry about that. Just yell at me if I ever don't switch that, okay? There we go. Okay, just pick everything. We've already missed the 5 PM cutoff time, but that's okay. Can I go and say hello to everyone? No? There we go. Okay, so I think tomorrow in game we're gonna be cutting grass and all that good stuff. Just tidy up a bit. There we go, that's better. Okay, and... save. Here we go. Yeah, you start off with a cat and a dog. It's very cute. I don't know if they actually have any in-game, like, use, as bad as that sounds. Oh god. We nearly dropped my camera. But I caught it. There we go. You guys nearly went for a ride. I don't know if they have any in-game use, to be honest with you. So, they're just cute. And I know that eventually there's a petting mini game that's on the lower screen that I always thought was the cutest thing. But for now, you guys, on that note, before I knock over my camera again, I think I am actually just gonna wrap up here for the evening, guys. Thank you so very much for being here. I started today's stream this evening. I know that you can upgrade your house. I don't know if there's different, like, customization options, though. But I'm excited to see. I didn't think people would actually show up. Not because I didn't have faith in y'all, but mainly because I had no idea if people were actually interested in watching this game. Oh, Sandra, not at all. And Lemongrass, I'm glad. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really hope that you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your evening or day. I'm gonna go vibe and probably play a different Harvest Moon, because that's what I've been into recently. But if you guys want to join me on a bit of a raid, Poison is live, and I don't usually get to raid Poison very often. So, you know, that would be kind of cool if we could do that. Come on by, he's another member of Club Tortimer. Let's go hang out. And yeah, I do want to do another cozy stream at some point, you guys. I don't know when it'll be, but we'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know. But otherwise, I'll see you guys at 10 a.m. tomorrow. We're finishing Kingdom Hearts. And have a fantastic evening.